Walking bears stun city before they reveal the horrifying truth. Normally, when we see a bear, it is something to be dreaded. Being a wild animal, they can maul someone or tear anything to shreds if they want to. However, there's this one bear who earned a reputation for being not only oddly weird, but also adorable in some sense.
Before we begin, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell for more amazing videos.
Peddles earned his name after numerous sightings where people of New Jersey saw the black bear walking on his hind legs. Naturally, when the locals saw Peddles lurking around every other backyard on hind legs, people started filming him and shared the videos with rest of the online world. What most of us didn't know back then was that this poor bear suffered some kind of injury. Experts suggest that Peddles' front legs, or should I saw, both front paws got injured either in a friendly altercation with another black bear or through a harrowing car accident. All of this is still a speculation to this date because New Jersey wildlife experts were never able to bring in the bear for a proper medical examination. To be honest, it is too late for that now. The bear that stole the hearts of many and provoked New Jersey residents to call the authorities in order to render some kind of help for Peddles has gone in vain. We will talk about Peddles' fate later, but some interesting facts swirl around the internet pertaining to the bear's funny misadventures. For instance, he looked downright funny, trotting around across various parks, streets, and whatnot. Peddles was mostly harmless for an upright walking bear, and that too, who is malnourished for most part of his life. Some of the biologists who were lucky enough to get an examination of the black bear said that his front paws injuries were not permanent and that he should be healed in a matter of few months. Peddles captured the affection of many onlookers, local neighborhoods and people in general, from all over New Jersey. Sometimes, people would feed him things just to see the black bear walk around while minding his own business. Let's just say that some animals, particularly bears, have a way of winning us over. Over the course of time, Peddles amassed a massive following on the internet, all thanks to the New Jersey folks who took the liberty of filming and sharing the bear's videos. Everyone was curious to see the bear in person. People also have another motive to meet Peddles in person, and that's the plain old fact that bears can't walk for long on hind legs. After seeing Peddles walking around permanently on his rear legs, it did help to debunk the age-old myth about bears and their short legs. Prior to discovering Peddles, people from all over the world were under the notion that bears only stand upright if they need to reach out to something. You must have seen tons of videos where bears stand on their hind legs just to grab a bee nest or something that's normally out of their reach. Sadly, Peddles' story does not have a happy ending. A few months ago, according to a couple of reliable sources, the adorable black bear was shot dead by a hunter. This hunter was apparently on the lookout for Peddles ever since his videos and pictures got online. As much as the incident was harrowing in nature, it finally motivated New Jersey lawmakers to take a firm stance against bear hunting and disabled animals in the local vicinity. While Peddles was alive, the locals sent numerous emails, letters, and even made phone calls to New Jersey wildlife experts, but none of them bothered to take action. At most, someone from the concerned department would call back after many days of follow-up, only to inquire about the black bear's last known whereabouts. The guy who hunted down Peddles confirmed that this was actually the bipedal bear that went viral on the internet. He seemed happy over his achievement, but the public's reaction made him realize of the grave mistake. As it turned out later, New Jersey wildlife officials were indeed going to bring in Peddle to an animal sanctuary a few days before his death. The bipedal black bear was severely malnourished for his age and upright stance. He was first reported by the suburb citizens, but officials had a hard time believing those reports. Everyone thought that Peddles was just an ordinary bear who coincidentally happened to walk upright just when someone was about to film him. However, numerous sightings confirmed that the bear was in fact only using his hind legs and seemed to be mimicking humans as he walked around. The first few locals who saw Peddles walking around thought that some naughty miscreant was wearing a bear costume. However, closer inspection and some well-zoomed-in shots revealed that this bear was all up for walking like a man. Sadly, Petals did not have a long life. Someone posted an article about Petals after he was hunted and killed. The sad story has left the locals in awe, and the wildlife experts in a wishful state where they were hoping to bring in the bear one day. The very place where they weighed him, examined his legs, confirmed it was the bipedal, where there were 2 biologists on hand taking many pictures. Petals is dead. The story further continues and goes on to reveal the author's feelings for the black bear. He said, "For the hundreds and thousands of animals lovers who were following his story, I am sorry that we have this sad news to bring to you. Petals is at peace now because his beautiful soul left his body when he was killed." Petals' untimely demise has inspired officials to admit that the loss of the bear was completely uncalled for. People at the higher-ups were in a position to take an action, and should this thing were to happen again with any other endangered animal in New Jersey, there will be an accountability factor this time. We all miss Petals and wish that those calls were not ignored after numerous real-time sightings of the black bear were reported. A GoFundMe campaign was set up after the bear's incident. Fortunately, their community was able to raise more than enough money to prevent any such incident from happening in future. There's a memorial and a proper enclosure set up in Petals' name. Thanks for watching the video. If you like this story, then please hit the like button and also click on subscribe button to never miss an update from our channel.